SummerSlam just wrapped up, and it's time to move on to Raw after SummerSlam Raw view, and it was a crazy, pretty solid episode of Monday Night Raw, if you so do ask me myself. But before we get into today's video, drop a big thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe button if you are new, because I'm on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Really appreciate that. Anyway, let's hop into today's video. New World Heavyweight Champion in Seth Rollins came out to celebrate his championship win at SummerSlam with his red cape and his red shoes and his red pants with Bronson Reed, who has the shoe will follow. Heyman got on the mic and says, "I am the GOAT and a humble oracle. I am humbled to stand next to here with the future of WWE in Braun Breaker and the holder of the shoe will follow, Bronson Reed." But Roman Reigns hasn't been champion in a year and a half. Then he goes on to the reigning, defending, undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, Seth frickin' Rollins. Seth grabs the microphone and says, "Shame on all of you who turned on me when I won the main event in WrestleMania 41. Shame on all of you who chanted CM Punk OTC at me. Shame on all of you for didn't believe in me. And shame on everyone in the backstage who turned on Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns isn't champion. I am. I am the present, the past, the present, the future, and everything in between, because this is the Vision." Then we hear LA Knight. He comes out with his red and yellow Titantron, grabbed the microphone, and started talking, and said, hey, Seth, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on your two dummies here. Congratulations on everything. You faked an injury, so I couldn't beat you like I would have if you weren't injured. But how about this, Seth? How about this, Seth? Me, you, for the title tonight. Then Seth Rollins says, "Oh, you think I had no balls to put my championship on the line tonight? You think I had no balls to put it on tonight? No!" And walks out of the ring. Literally stops Seth Rollins and says, hey, Seth, a good world champion don't lie to my medical team. A good world champion doesn't lie to me. A good world champion does not lie. So I think about this. It will be tonight, Seth. And it's official. A huge World Heavyweight Championship match in Seth Rollins' first title defense since winning it back. And he faced LA Knight in the main event tonight. And by the way, I'm just going to tell you right now. Yo. I loved Seth Rollins' first World Heavyweight Championship run and reign back in 2023/2024. If it's anything, obviously it's not going to be exactly the same as 2023-2024 run, because he's a different character, a heel now, not a good guy now. But I'm expecting some very big things from Seth Rollins' World Heavyweight Championship reign run this year. So let's hope for the best. Rusev comes out for his match against the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. But when Sheamus was during his entrance, he ran to the ring, started fighting with Sheamus. But Rusev picked Sheamus up and threw him over his head and landed on the Slim Jim logo. Then Sheamus got on the top rope with Rusev and did a white noise from the top. Took some energy out of some Sheamus. But Sheamus wasn't done there yet. He gave Rusev an Irish curse backbreaker. Then got pulled off the top rope by Rusev. Called a barricade. Rusev did his own 10 beats of the Bowdrin. Then Sheamus got his 10 beats of the Bowdrin. But the referee got counted to 10, so they both got counted out, and they were just fighting for years, months. They kept fighting from right here to And they were just went backstage and they continued fighting for days and days and days and days and days. And I'm hearing the rumors still. It's 10 where I'm filming this video right now. It's 10:15 p.m. and apparently they're still fighting. Apparently Grayson Waller was talking to the New Day. But before we get into the segment one bit at all, what in the absolute hell is Xavier Woods wearing on his head? And also, why are they still mourning? They lost the championships like a month ago. But yeah, we really need to figure out what's on Xavier Woods' head, and what is a Kofi wearing? What are they both wearing? What is Grayson Waller wearing? What, this is some Seth Rollins type. Seth Rollins has never worn that hat before. This is some Seth Rollins type gear. And why did they raid Seth Rollins' closet? Enough, just trashing on their terrible fashion sense. Let's just get into what Grayson Waller is basically saying, since he's trying to be in trying to replace Big E as being Big G. By the way, why Grayson, bro? Grayson, you're not. I'm not gonna get mad. Not gonna get mad. Not gonna get mad. But Grayson's trying to be Big E here. Anyway, he's something about Penta and trying about the bald fraud, Adam Pearce, Something about that. I don't really know. All I know is he had a match with Penta and it was kind of good. We need a kind of push for a Grayson Waller push. Penta, we got the Penta versus Grayson Waller match, and he came out with the Cerdo Mierdo. Also, by the way, if you didn't play Penta in WWE 2K25, he's absolutely incredible. I've had so many matches, and especially with Aleister Black, him and Aleister Black versus Penta in 2K25 is an absolutely insane match. Not even joking. Bro, that match is cooking. Grayson Waller and Penta were locking up. By the way, it looks like Grayson Waller's been changing his diet or workout routine, because him and Austin Theory got ripped. You know what I'm saying? But Penta did some crazy moves. But the New Day eventually distracted Penta and, letting Grayson Waller hit him with a nice sliding clothesline. To finish out the match, Grayson Waller tried to do the rolling stunner thing, but he got hit with a super kick right in the jaw, leading him in the corner, letting Penta go on the middle rope and hitting this crazy Mexican Destroyer type thing for the 1, 2, 3. Also, Penta took Xavier Woods' hat, and he looks way better in it than Xavier Woods does. And also threw the hat at him and did a dive on the outside to match it. So, Flair and Alexa Bliss were walking. We saw the Celtic Warrior and Rusev still fighting into these blue containers. It's also 10:19 as I'm filming this part of the video. They're still fighting. I don't know why I said big so many times, but big news anyway. We got John Cena on SmackDown, which means he will have 11 dates left, which is crazy, by the way. We got John Cena smiling rendered back, so congratulations. Apparently, Michael Cole said he will be back addressing the issues and what he thought about Brock Lesnar, so we're going to be talking about that. That will be very interesting to see what John Cena has to say about Brock Lesnar. By the way, would it be hard to believe that John Cena added dates since he's a babyface now? So if he added some dates? Because I feel like if he only has, what if he runs out of dates before December? What happens if he runs out of dates? Or does he just add? I don't know. With their new women's tag team championships, and it's very refreshing to see that division actually flourish and actually have matches and actually be promoted. I think this is a big W for the women's tag team division, giving them to two big stars in Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Microphones and Charlotte Flair was basically saying how because the crowd was saying "You deserve it," and she said, that might be the first time I got "You deserve it" chance, which it probably is. Then she was talking to Alexa how Flair math, because about counting title wins, so she's a 14-time women's champion, and she's a 2-time NXT women's champion, and 2-time tag champion. And then she asked Alexa how many champions her, and she apparently said it's Flair math. I'm gonna guess that's how many times, pounding world title wins. Not exactly sure about that. Raquel and Roxanne Perez interrupted them and saying, hey, the only thing that matters is bringing back the gold to the Judgment Day. And Raquel said probably around the same things, which ended up turning into the match because Adam Pearce said, ladies, and pulled a Nick Aldis and said, hey, the match is tonight. So we did get the match. Because we saw Roxanne flying towards Charlotte Flair in the sparkly knee brace. And Charlotte and Alexa did similar moves and natural selections, front and back. And we see Charlotte Flair do her, of course, fall away slam into a kip-up position, into a beautiful picture-perfect moonsault on both Raquel and Roxanne. Rope, she got kicked in the face to Charlotte. Then Roxy got hit with I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember what this is right now. Oh, wait, I forgot. I don't remember what this was. This was Alexa Bliss hitting the Sister Abigail DDT for the 1, 2, 3, and still your women's tag team champions, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. So congratulations to them for retaining the women's tag team championships. Rhea Ripley came up to Io Sky and basically said, hey, Io, I know you have a match against Naomi again next week for the Women's World Championship, so if you beat her, I'm coming after that title too, even though I think Rhea forgot about Stephanie at Clash in Paris in 4 weeks now. But Io said, hey, you'll never beat me and you never will. Honestly, I have no idea what they're doing with Io and Rhea, but I don't like it. I don't know, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why. Why is Rhea keep interrupting? Why do they keep having the same talk each week? Is that weird why they keep having the same talk each and every week? Someone tell me. Why are they always talking to each other? The greatest intercontinental champion of all time, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, came out with his beautiful intercontinental championship to face off a greatest intercontinental championship decided. Grace is present in Brooklyn, New York, and the face Dragon Lee. And by the way, are we getting a Dragon Lee push? Dominic hit a DDT on Dragon Lee, which Dragon Lee sold like he should have, because obviously Dominic is a 20-year veteran and deserves some respect around here. But did not stop Dragon Lee from kicking the goat in the face. Also stomping the goat in the chest, by the way. Speaking of which, we got El Grande Americano 1, 2. By the way, we saw there's 4. By the way, there's 4 El Grande Americanos now. There's 4 of them. 4 of them. Where are they coming from? Where are these El Grande Americanos coming from? They're like appearing in midair. We had this one, we had the other one, apparently, people say that, well, the first one apparently is Chad Gable, the second one's allegedly Ludwig, the third one's allegedly Pete Dunne, and now there's a 4th one, allegedly is Tyler Bate. Also, be for real, why is there 4 El Grande Americanos? There was 3 in one match. What is happening? They're producing. We cannot have El Grande Americanos reproduce. No, we cannot have this. By the time it's WrestleMania 42, we will have 25,000 El Grande Americanos. This isn't okay, buddy. But see, look. But this let Dom, by the way, get a boot, use his shoe to hit Dragon Lee in the face, and with a little help of the rope, pin Dragon Lee. So congratulations to the GOAT. Interrupted a Sami Zayn segment. What a shock. The GOAT! The greatest Intercontinental Champion of the... Becky Lynch, the Women's Intercontinental Champion, by the way, came out and basically said, hey. By the way, before anything, she came out to cut a promo, but can we just mention how I'm pretty sure these are Becky Lynch's daughter's drawings? What a flex! If I was Ru, I would be gloating to everyone that I have drawings on Netflix. Not, I wouldn't. Becky Lynch said in her promo, now Lyra is gone for good and stuff like that. Since she's gone for good, I can worry about getting new challengers, and I will open the gates, but not tonight because I'm sore. Not physically, I'm okay, but not physically, but mentally. Ella came out with "You Gonna Look, But You Can't Touch." Music hits. She came out and says, "Becky, you're right. You're one of the greatest of all times. When you first came into WWE, I knew I could leave this company in great hands. Becky, instead of raising a generation, you're literally handcuffing a generation. And don't forget, the reason why I came back was to literally teach myself how to see if I still got it right. But you, you, why did you come back? You didn't think Hollywood would thought you thought it was?" And then Becky says, hey, don't you dare talk about me about Hollywood. I'm in that new greatest summer, the movie of the summer, Happy Gilmore 2, which, by the way, weren't you in? Oh, wait, I forgot you got cut because I have more reach than you could ever have. And she just started rumbling and stuff like that. And Becky said, "Hey, I have more reach outside, and there's gonna be one of us in that movie, and it was gonna be me." And Nikki says, "Hey, we get Becky. You're a liar, just like your husband." Which, but Becky didn't say. She said, "Don't talk about my hot husband," because her new thing is my hot husband. She said, "Don't you dare talk about my hot husband. How about you and your oh wait. You can't see him anymore." And I lost my mind. The whole crowd lost their mind, honestly. I lost my mind. So, oh my God, Becky Lynch just roasted the absolute heck out of Nikki Bella right now. And then Nikki Bella responded back. By the way, Nikki Bella could not respond back, but Nikki Bella said, hey. Becky, in my era, you never beat me. And this era, it's not your era, Becky. But in this era, you still can't beat me. And Becky just punched her in the face and ran away. Not actually, she didn't run away. She punched her in the face and slightly walked away because she isn't scared at all. Then where we have LA Knight Raw take on Seth freaking Rollins in the World Heavyweight Championship match. By the way, I'm very excited that Seth Rollins got the World Heavyweight Championship back on his waist because I loved his last run. His last one was one of the best runs I think I've ever seen anyone have. The match started off with LA Knight beating the absolute heck out of Seth Rollins' head, started punching him everywhere he went and stuff like that, even going as far as giving him a nice neck breaker. As we all can tell, Seth Rollins' knee is just perfectly fine because if Seth Rollins is doing moves like this to the back of LA Knight's neck, obviously his knee is fine. I still can't believe I got worked so bad, bro. I got worked terribly. Seth Rollins decided to go to the top rope, but LA Knight decided to jump on the top rope and give Seth Rollins a nice superplex for a 1-2 count. So yeah, but Seth Rollins gave a little payback to LA Knight by giving him a buckle bomb in the corner. Then LA Knight picked Seth Rollins up for a burning hammer for the 1-2. Ooh. Seth Rollins a nice megastar elbow from the top of the ropes. And then they go outside where Seth Rollins got his hand banged on the table multiple times by the Go LA Knight. LA Knight's life by taking up the mat and trying to stomp LA Knight's head into the cement. But CM Punk, who was World Heavyweight Champion for 2 seconds, attacked Seth Rollins for and DQ'd and ended the match in DQ. And they went into the ring. CM Punk literally threw the thing that the title was standing on Seth Rollins. They got in the ring. CM Punk was beating him up. Even LA Knight said, hey, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? And Braun Breaker runs so fast, I missed the spear on CM Punk, but LA Knight got took out by Braun and Bronson. Ellen and I got a victim to a Braun Breaker spear and a curb stomp. And the CM Punk got a curb stomp too. And to end off the show, we had Seth Rollins holding up the championship high with Bronson and Braun. And they went down to the apron. Sees music come down. Roman Reigns punches Bronson and takes out Braun. Seth was like, hey, come on. I'm ready. But that didn't happen because he ran out and Roman took out Bronson and Braun. But Seth Rollins came out of nowhere. He hit a ginormous stomp on Roman Reigns' head. They spear on the OTC Roman Reigns. But 3 tsunamis to Roman Reigns, which probably means they're writing him off TV for the Street Fighters that Roman Reigns and both Cody Rhodes are in. Which actually, I'm kind of... Obviously, I understand that Roman Reigns has a light schedule. He's a part-timer, which makes sense they wrote him off for a couple of months. I don't know how long he's going to be gone, but I'm guessing a couple of months. Cody, how are they going to write Cody Rhodes off? Because, Cody is literally the face of the company and is literally the WWE champion. I'm going to guess, Cody technically really only has to show up once a week. So I'm guessing that Cody every Friday, and if there's a PLE on a Saturday or a Sunday, because apparently Clash in Paris is a Sunday. News to me, by the way, it's a Sunday. But, Cody technically only has to show up like once a week. And maybe twice a week, depending on if there's a PLE. So, Cody could definitely, very most likely, have a story on showing up once a week. Because he doesn't have to really do the house shows. Because there could be someone like Jey Uso, maybe I don't know. I don't really know. Continues on stealing Roman Reigns' shoes and stole these pairs of shoes today. My man Bronson Reed is collecting the entire Shulafalas. Man's gonna have the white Shulafalas and now the red Shulafalas. This man's collecting these shoes, man. By the way, I think it's hilarious that Bronson Reed's new thing is basically just taking Roman's Jordans and tying them up by them laces and putting them around his neck. That I can't wait, bro. Bro, put down in the comments below what Jordans are Bronson Reed gonna take next. Anyway, that's the end of tonight's Monday Night Raw review of Seth Rollins and the Braun B&B Security standing tall at the end of the show, taking out both Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and LA Knight. Yeah, but leave the comments down below what you guys thought about this entire Monday Night Raw, especially after SummerSlam. I'm expecting bigger things to happen on SmackDown, but that's 5 days from now. So, what do you guys think in the comments below? Anyway, have a beautiful rest of the day. See you tomorrow. Bye.